Hey, this is Hassan and Naila, and we are that clay couple. Naila, I got a question this week from a brother. He was talking about, he was told that he shouldn't marry a woman with teenage boys, teenage sons. Now, personally, I thought that was crazy. Simply for the fact that a woman needs a husband, and if he's qualified or he's prepared to take on that responsibility, then why not?
Okay, I agree with you, but I'm going to ask this. What is he bringing into this already existing family unit that has these men who are not grown, but who are developed?
Okay, are developing.
Right, who are developing who physically and have, hopefully some sort of mental maturation about them.
Okay.
What is he bringing to add to it? Now, because most men will say, well, I'm here, I can take care of you,
right,
and I can protect.
All right.
But as a unit, they've been doing that anyway.
Okay.
They've had to. So what is he going to bring into this existing unit that has these men, these young men in it, that is not going to keep them where they are, but to bring them up, other than be married to their mama?
Well, I mean, yeah, they're going to be married. He's going to be married to the mother. But I think the idea is they have been playing husband for so long that there may be a clash. But I really do believe if the brother has the right temperament, has the right mindset, knows how to deal with children and teenage children, that would be a good fit.
Okay, I agree with you, but we be mindful now when we're talking about teenagers and we're talking about young men. There is always a difference. I'll give you an example.
Okay.
I work in the mental health field.
Right.
And sometimes we have people who have a child who has special needs.
Oh, okay.
Okay? It is one thing to have a child with special needs. It's something else to have an adult who has special needs.
Okay.
And so you have to modify the circumstances here. And my point is that a young man, a teenager, he may be standing over you. And so we have to be prepared. And you say, okay, if he's prepared for this situation, how so? How is he prepared to do something other than provide and protect and sit on the couch and give and tell the children what to do and go to bed with their mother? What is that? What does this preparation look like?
Well, and that's going to be subjective to each woman. Each woman has their understanding of what it is that they're looking for their family.
Okay, and that's the problem right there. I've raised 2 sons.
Okay.
And I can tell you that I know that as they are teenagers, I don't know what these young men need. I'm a mother. That is not my role. I'm not even equipped to even guide them in that position. And you just said, well, that's for the mother to decide.
No. What I mean is, it's for the mother to decide what would be best coming into the family. She has to, because she's the gatekeeper to the family at this point. She's the gatekeeper.
Okay, and that sounds good, but you and I both know that very often she's not the gatekeeper. Her sons become the gatekeeper, because what we do is a young boy, he can be 8 years old, he can be 10 years old, and we'll tell him, look out for your mama, baby. Take care of your mama, baby. I'm going to run out here outside. Watch your brother and your sister, baby.
Right.
He's given this role of protector.
Right.
Even at an early
Well, and all of us have. I mean, I was done the same thing because I came up through a single mother household. So I understand that. But what I'm saying is, at some point, she would have to make a determination of, I need mature leadership. And she would have to be able to make that decision. Now, she has to ask the important questions that she thinks, and then he has to be able to fill in the blanks where she may be missing a mark.
Okay. Has anybody asked the young men? Has anybody asked the young men, what is it that our family unit needs to get us, not just to keep us where we are, but to get us to another level?
But here where you will find the natural testosterone thing, a natural male thing of jealousy may pop up. And so, well, mama, we don't need nobody else. Or, mama, we don't need no man up in here.
Okay, and that's my point exactly, which is why a man marrying a woman who has teen sons needs to be cautious for that very mentality you just mentioned. We act like it doesn't exist. It does. And if it's a girl, even more.
Oh, even more so. Yeah, and I see that.
Oh,
definitely.
I bet you do, because you've raised girls. Because it can be a little differently if he's been around since she was a little baby and watched her blossom. But if he comes on the scene where she is just as developed as her mother or running close behind, he has two women in the house, his wife and little woman. And he will put up some distance because he's at risk. Mom and daughter actually may be okay. He could be a good guy. But he will put up distance and safeguards so no one will accuse him of doing anything inappropriately, touching her inappropriately, desiring her side-eyed or anything. Even he has to be cautious and be prepared. And so when we say if a man is ready and willing and he's prepared, is he prepared for that? And how do you prepare for that?
Yeah, because that was ready to be my question then. What would be the preparation that a person would need or a man would need to be able to walk into that particular circumstances?
Okay, I'm going to want us to look back at what we do with our young children early on, especially our boys. I'm focusing on our boys. We have to be mindful of the position that we put them in when they're little men. And we tell them, look out for your mama. Look out for your baby sister.
But that's training.
Okay. And so, if that's training, when mom gets married, now I'm untrained and I'm not needed anymore. And so, what a man needs to do is not just to dismiss this young man's position, not just to negate what he's been doing for mom and his brothers and sisters, while you would never even thought about. Enhance it. Teach him. Show him where he's done, where he could improve. Have him alongside of you so that he can learn from you.
Give him something. Because I share an example with you as a brother that I know. He took on a sister that had a bunch of sons. And in that, all of them have his trade, his skill, and all of them still respect him as of course, as their father figure. But he brought something to the table.
He offered them something from himself other than, I am your mother's husband. And that is exactly what I'm saying we have to be mindful of. And so I will never say that a woman who has teenagers should not be married, but there are very special and unique circumstances. Not only the ones that we're talking about, guess what? We haven't even talked about blending that family yet.
That's another subject. If you have any comments on this subject, please write them in below, and we look forward to hearing from you.